Listen up, guys and girls.
The show is about to begin with your host, DJ Alpha.
Check. Microphone check 1, 2. Welcome to the show, episode 2. I am your host, DJ Alpha, and we are going to jump right into it. If you didn't catch episode 1, last time we touched on one of my favorite genres of music and one of my most influential genres of music, which was hip-hop. And it was really the number one reason I became a DJ. That was where the influence was, and that's where the culture was with hip-hop and what I grew up on. So just a quick update on a few of our featured artists from last time. So Hopsin has a new single called All Your Fault. Check out the music video. And he is officially releasing a new album. So make sure to follow at Hello Hopsin for updates. Gold Link, we mentioned last time, could be on tour. We confirmed it. He is with stops in Texas this year, April 25th, 26th, and 27th. Also on tour, J. Cole, For Your Eyes Only. World Tour begins in June. They have stops in Texas, August 18th through the 20th, so that weekend. And right here in San Marcos, Texas, Kid Evo is performing alongside with Kirko Bangs at the second annual Springfest Custom Car, Truck, and Bike Show. Man, they're going to have a lot of stuff out there. It's going down right here in San Marcos, April 2nd, presented by JB Entertainment. So make sure to get your tickets. They have them at San Marcos Barbecue and a local urban shop called The Spot, so check it out. Now, getting into the genre of the day. The genre of the day is going to be EDM. Now, back in the day, EDM was more, well, they didn't call it EDM, right? We had techno, we had dance, trance, drum and bass, and Moby. Moby didn't fit into anything else. And I remember when I began to DJ and practice at home, that I would like to blend hip hop and techno. So I like really to be able to do things like mixing Darude's Sandstorm and hip-hop acapellas, which was really, really cool. And it was cool for me, but most people around me, like at school, as I said before, were just straight hip-hop. So they didn't really care about dance music, and I couldn't understand why I liked it, but I liked it, and I kept liking it and kept fusing it. And, you know, when you think of now fusing hip hop and electric or electronic style music together, it seems almost natural, as if it was supposed to be that way the entire time. But there was definitely a time where you didn't see a blend of genres, especially between hip hop and electronic music. And now you still see it. You see it in the underground still, and you see it heavily now in commercial music and commercial use. And I love that we don't need to really explain what type of music it is now that it's kind of all been simplified under EDM. So whether it's, you know, dubstep or drum and bass or whatever it is, you know, you're listening to, you can always just say, I like EDM. And that's cool. Along with the cool grouping of all of these music genres, though, and the commercialization of it, I think that sometimes the culture now misses the foundation of dance and plur culture. And for those of you that don't know, plur is an acronym that stands for peace, love, unity, and respect. And if you didn't really, you know, I didn't really have a defining moment of clarity about what plur meant, and it wasn't really right away, like it just happened. But I do remember that it wasn't until college, and I was able to find people that were the same as me, or that at least liked electronic music and were willing to go to events. And I remember going to events in warehouses in Austin. Yeah, no strict Sixth Street clubs for us at that time. Of course, you didn't go to Sixth Street. It was mostly 21 and up, and so for 18-year-olds, we just really wanted a place to dance. And that EDM culture where you would have warehouse underground parties with flyers that were not online. You had to get a paper one because they were all secretive. Nobody wanted you to know, and only the cool people knew, right? And so they did away with those really quick. And I think it was beginning to grow, and it couldn't survive in that underground. The culture couldn't survive there, so it had to grow, and it was inevitable for it to grow. Now, there were always huge festivals in Europe, and EDM festivals in other parts of the world, and there's always been headliners in smaller venues, and smaller venues or smaller festivals begin to pop up all over the place. And so now it's hard to live somewhere and not find EDM events somewhere near you, whether it's big or small, and it's all over the place. A good example of one of these festivals that started really small and then just really grew up with the expansion of the culture was Euphoria Music Festival. And actually, I had the opportunity to cover the very first year for Monkey Biz Media, and we were able to cover, this was back in 2012 or 13, I think. I loved it there. The experience of walking around this racetrack right off the highway and seeing such a diverse group of people, both artists and attendees, and being able to get all of that on video. And we still have that video up, by the way, at Monkey Biz Media Vimeo page, and you can check that out. That was the first one. And Euphoria is still going strong this year. Euphoria 2017. It'll be hosted at Carson Creek Ranch for 2017. April 6th through the 9th are those dates. And this festival does a really good job now at mixing different styles like we were talking about. So it's not just EDM, really. They have things artists ranging from Pretty Lights to Young Thug, Post Malone, Zed's Dead, even Moby, by the way. Yeah, that's for real. Okay, cool. I'm reading off the flyer here. So they have a whole bunch of great acts, and you can check that out, euphoriafest.com. Switching gears over to one of our featured artists of episode 2. Of course, again, big shout out to all of the artists that we were able to feature on episode 1. Our show has been always the goal to give people that we know a platform, a media platform, to get their song out and get their artistry out. So we always want to show support to local love right here in San Marcos and Austin and San Antonio and surrounding Texas area. So the artist that we decided to start the show with has been getting a lot of attention lately here in the Texas scene and outside, even headlining a few of his own shows as well, playing at festivals like Lights All Night, and he's got a set at Middlelands. And so he's a really, really up-and-coming, growing artist here in the Texas scene. Goes by the name of Madhatter. Now, me and Madhatter met a while back, and it's so cool to see all of his stuff that he's got going on. He's got a lot of music coming out. He's got a lot of shows, tons of stuff. He was gracious enough to send us a little exclusive remix. So, our first track of the show for episode 2, She Knows She Bad, official Madhatter remix. This is DJ Alpha. Welcome to the show, y'all.
She bad and she know it. She know she bad and she know it. She know she bad. If she bad and she know it. She know 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 she bad. and she know it. She know she bad and she know it. She know she bad. Cause she bad and she know it. She know she bad and she know it. She know she bad. Cause she bad and she know it. She know she bad and she know it. She know she bad. Cause she bad and she know it. She know she bad and she know it. She know she bad. She bad and she know it. She know she bad and she know it. She know she bad. Cause she bad and she know it. She know 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 she bad. Cause she bad and she know it. She know she bad and she know it. She know she bad. Cause she bad and she know it. She know she bad and she know it. She know she bad. Cause she bad and she know it. She know she bad and she know it. She know she bad. Cause she bad and she know it. She know she bad and she know it. She know she bad.
Yeah, what up? It's your boy DJ Alpha. This is the show, episode 2. That track right there by the man Mr. Mad had a dope remix. That is an exclusive Monkey Biz Media right here on the show. Check him out. That was a great way to start the show, man. Oh, love these tracks. We're going to check in with Madhatter on another episode. We're going to see if we can get him out here for an interview. And Madhatter, if you're listening, hit me up. Let's set that up. Let's set up that interview. Let's get that soon. You can check out all of his latest at Madhatter Musics. And that's with an X. That's why. Musics, not music. Musics. So check them out. This is the show, episode 2. I am your host, DJ Alpha. For other artists and DJs that want to send in your music and mixes for our features, please send press kits, demos, mixes, etc. to watchmonkeybiz@gmail.com. So today we're talking about EDM. All right. And our next featured DJ and artist brings up a great topic, especially within the DJ world, and not just EDM, but specifically in the DJ world, women DJs. Now, there's very few, and it's definitely goes without saying that the DJ industry is no doubt a male-dominated industry. So any woman that takes on the challenge of being mentioned or recognized as a DJ knows how special it is to have others or peers recognize that effort. And there's some notable mentions I can think of. Name of women DJs. Reed Speed, Snow White, Viviana out of Austin does some dope stuff. And, you know, there's more popular ones and more commercial ones like Nervo and Cruella, Alice in Wonderland. And so now we're starting to see more and more women entering into the DJ culture, and it's really cool. And I gotta say, it's pretty hot. So, women, keep doing your thing. It's awesome to see that. I'm not sure why there aren't more women, but I'm glad to see the DJ community growing and diversifying. So, without further ado, we've got our second feature artist. Goes by the name of DJ TNA, and she's going to be mixing up a nice blend of house music. We're going to get right into it, and we're going to be right back here on the show, episode 2. You're listening with your host, DJ Alpha TNA. Let's turn it up. Let's go.
be somebody. Everybody wants to be somebody.
You're listening to The Show with your host, DJ Alpha, broadcasting from San Marcos, Texas. Presented by Monkey Biz Media.
Oh yeah, I'm loving the house music. DJ TNA with the featured DJ Mix, episode 2 of The Show. Welcome back. I am your host, DJ Alpha. Check it out. So we're talking today about EDM. And before we got into DJ TNA's first part of the mix, we were talking about women DJs. And funny story, when me and my wife first met, I was really big into the club scene. I was, had a residency and I was MCing and DJing every week, every which place, and traveling and whatever. So I was all over the place. And she started coming to the club with me. And when we started dating and started hanging out, and it was really hard to go out because as a DJ and other DJs, I think, can attest to this, that if you have a girlfriend and you're a DJ and you're a working DJ, it's hard to get like a date night on a weekend, because you're in the club, you're working every weekend and you're there, providing tunes for other people's date nights. And what's really cool is you have somebody who can understand that what we're doing, and that sometimes we are the party, right? The DJ has to be there. Without the DJ, then there's no party. And so we serve a purpose, and we are working, definitely, and we have a good time with what we do. And so when you have two people that can understand that, that's awesome. When I met my wife, she knew nothing about DJ boards and mixing software and what have you, and it was all just this big foreign language. But man, she was a quick learner, and she would always try to practice at home with me, right? So I would have my turntables, and she'd be begging me like, "Babe, what does this button do? What does this button do? What does this button do?" Like, man, calm down. I don't know. I got my new board, and so I wanted to play with it, and so I'm playing with my brand new DJ, Pioneer board, just a little something to mess with. And one day I walk home, and I remember I had a gig the night before, and so everything was still packed up. And so I get home, and as soon as I walk into my room, all my stuff is already set up, ready to go. Serato's out, and the software is already loaded on my computer with 2 tracks ready to go. And she's like, "Babe, I'm ready to start learning how to DJ." And I was like, "Oh my God." But it was actually really cool. And now that we don't party as much, and we definitely, you'll see me out in the DJ scene, which, by the way, I'll be DJing this weekend, and I'll tell you where later. Check out the Twitter and the Facebook for that. And so, I don't party as much, but I definitely still DJ in and around town. And, I got to say, when I don't DJ and I just want to go out, it's really nice not to go out to the club sometimes. And so I like to go to like cocktail places, places where you can get, it's like $15, $20 a drink, but you're getting like a great service, and you're getting a drink that they prepare for you. And I love a good whiskey, a good whiskey. I found this out that I am a whiskey man. So I'm trying to find good whiskey. I'm trying to be able to, sorry, my toddler actually just walked in the room. Hey, come say hello. It's because I wouldn't give him the iPad. That's another thing. We're going to talk about that too later, man. Kids and technology. My 2-year-old can do anything with an iPad. And some of the stuff I don't even know that it can do. Anyway, I like a good whiskey. And a good whiskey sometimes is hard to find. And I found it at Elevation Bar and Table. It's a place here in San Marcos. I'll tag them, and we'll make sure that we get all of that information to you. Speaking of whiskey, by the way, a friend of ours, he goes by the name of Mr. Locke, and I knew him as DJ Lo-Fi back in the day when he was dropping dope dubstep beats, and now he's moved on to a really cool new project, Whiskey. Yeah, it's always cool to see other DJs how they end up expanding, because a lot of us do a couple of different things. You know, some of us do just DJ and do DJ producer, DJ mailman, DJ prescription writer, you know, person, clerk, whatever. You know, we kind of always have 2 or 3 or 10 jobs. And so he has tried to, this is funny, he's made his own whiskey, and it started out as a joke between him and his fiance, and they would pour like the end of every bottle. You know how every bottle has just that little bit left? And so they mixed it all together and, you know, call it Locks Blend. Cool. But the Locks Blended Bourbon Whiskey is a blend of different types of whiskey. So I want to show some support because he's got a GoFundMe in an effort to get a craft distillery license. So please donate and share. And on that note, I think I am a bit thirsty. So I'm going to grab a refreshment and we're going to get right back into the mix. DJ TNA mixing it up right here on the show. Your host, DJ Alpha. Let's go.
Everybody wants to be somebody. 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 Everybody wants to be somebody.
I'm in the
Tá todo mundo dançando e eu tô me sentindo muito bem.
I'm in the hot box, in the hot box. I'm in the hot box.
You're listening to The Show with your host, DJ Alpha, broadcasting from San Marcos, Texas.
Yo, DJ TNA on the guest mix for episode 2. This is The Show. I am DJ Alpha. We love EDM. We really do. And we cannot wait to see we cannot wait to see how music and the culture will develop and grow, because it really is. And I think it's up to a lot of people. It's up to the DJs, it's up to the listeners and the lovers, and it's up to the big companies, like it or not. They to an extent are a part of the culture. And the culture that we've created is a commercial culture where we take something that was original and something that was really cool and new, and we copy and paste it. And we like to make room for new artists and artists that are doing new things and different things and playing with different sounds. So I hope that not only can we have the opportunity to showcase local people and up and coming people, but I really hope we get a chance to showcase new music and new talent to not only the EDM culture, but the music culture and the music industry. And so, that being said, we see a huge influence in the EDM college scene. And I think college for me was where I kind of really got close to the culture and had the opportunity. So for a lot of people, that will be where they find it and where they find that connection and the understanding of EDM and the culture and how it touches them or affects them, or how they'll enjoy it. And even here in San Marcos at Texas State University, there's the Electronic Music Association of Texas State. And it's one of the many student organizations that us Bobcats have the opportunity of joining. And EMA hosts EDM-inspired events in and around the city, and we'll have their info posted on our Facebook page following the show. And by the way, I believe we'll have an announcement on the next show about me and a project that I am going to be able to be a part of with EMA coming up this month. And so we'll have that. So make sure to check out the show. Check out our page at Listen to the Show for updates on that. I want to give a quick shout out to a fellow 5-star DJ of mine, DJ Solo out in Dallas. He is now hosting Whatever Wednesdays on 89.3 KNON, and it's a great radio station out in Dallas, Texas. They have a brand new app, so you can actually stream right here in San Marcos. That's what I do. I grab my little smartphone here, and I grab my little speaker here, and I check him out every Wednesday. So check that live feed out. As for links to other artists and DJs that we have on our show, we always like to post up new music from them and things like that. So again, look at the show's page, and don't just look, but press the like button, because we definitely need the support so that we can grow and be a bigger platform for other artists and DJs. And I think that when we get into the next section of DJ TNA's mix, you're gonna love some of the stuff that we end with. So we'll let it take it right back. DJ TNA one more time on the show. This is your host, DJ Alpha. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the show. I am your host, DJ Alpha, and that is DJ TNA on the guest EDM mix for episode 2. That is our time, y'all. And we hope you guys enjoyed our little show, and we'll be back with episode 3 very soon. Shout out to our featured artist, Madhatter. Shout out to DJ TNA. Of course, we'll have all of the links to our artists and DJs and their projects all posted on our Facebook page. So make sure to check us out and follow and share at Listen to the Show. So make sure you check it out. Lastly, Charlie Chaplin once said, "A day without laughter is a day wasted." So in that spirit, for episode 2, I'm going to leave you with a comedy clip from a really good friend of mine, Michael Mansour. He was an Austin-based comedian who has now gone west to Hollywood in search of fame. Or other stuff, I think. I don't know what he's looking for out there. But he's doing really funny stuff, and he's always posting new videos. So I wanted to leave you guys with a smile. That's it for us here at Monkey Biz Media. The show, episode 2, is a wrap. I am DJ Alpha. Until next time, peace, love, unity, and respect. Enjoy.
You're listening to The Show with your host, DJ Alpha, broadcasting from San Marcos, Texas. Presented by Monkey Biz Media.
This is going to be a problem. I look like I take a lot of drugs, and I don't take that many drugs. Becomes a little bit of an issue. I have done acid just one time. I did acid. It was at a fest. Thank you. And that guy's like, I'm on it. I did acid once. I did it at a festival in Austin. It was called Fun Fest. They have comedy and music. We got done doing it. And my friend was like, hey, man, the headliner this night is Flying Lotus. You guys know who DJ Flying Lotus is? Or he makes some stuff for Kendrick Lamar. Does all this crazy 3D light projectors. That's like his big thing at live shows. So he's like, I've got this hit of acid. Do you want to do it and watch the show? I was like, well, I've never done it before. Let's try it. So I pump in the acid, and he goes, good, I've already taken 5. So I take the acid, and we're hanging out, and like 40 minutes go by, and there's like 10,000 people. The sun sets, everybody's getting wild. And it's like one of those times on acid where it's like really hitting me very, very hard because I've never done it before. Like a breeze of wind comes by, and I just feel like I'm in a Snuggie. You know what I mean? One of those. And I'm just really tripping, and I'm feeling a little intimidated. I've never done this before. And then all of a sudden, the projector starts, and it's just a human face. Right? And then the face starts to melt, and then the eyes start to pop out, and then the face starts to turn like The Exorcist, right? And I'm like, oh no. Oh no, it's not what I was looking for. You know, and then all of a sudden the face starts to really turn, and then blood comes out, and then Flying Lotus gets on the microphone, and he goes, yo, Austin, Texas, who's ready to fucking die? And I go, And I put on my headphones and the entire set listened to Take It Easy by